You know, Mr. Smith,
A man with one of the most common names in America stands before the judge, wrongly arrested because someone else shares his identity. Calm but shaken, he learns he'll be released within hours. The judge urges him to act quickly, to secure paperwork that can stop this nightmare from happening again.
we want you to be the best person that you can be, right? And part of what you need to do and what we're here to do is teach you how to grow up, to make better decisions. You know, you have no one that's going to bond you out. These are things that you think about when you go out. If you are hanging around with thugs, people will treat you like a thug. If you, perception is reality. These are things that you think about when you're out there, whether you're going to a party, whether you're hanging out with other friends who like to smoke weed, whether you're going to a park and you know that there are people that are not good for you and you're still doing that. These are decisions that you need to look at and to think, okay, if I do this now, what potential bad things can happen? I'm on bond for a criminal case and I don't have anyone to bond out. I got a test on Monday, yet when you're out there, always consider the negative of what can happen in every decision you make. You are now in jail. You've missed a test, allegedly, because I don't know for sure. You could be blowing smoke on my puppet. I would never even know, right? Am I supposed to feel sorry for you now that you have 2 assaults?
No, sir. You just doing your job.
Right. But what I want you to do is I want you to learn. And you got 2 assaults and you still haven't learned. So what do we do to ensure that you now, if we let you go out in the street, you're going to make the right decisions? What do we do? Because I don't know. I want to let you out. I don't want to keep you in. But you're your own worst enemy. If I let you out, I know that you're just going to continue to make a bad decision. So we're at an impasse. It's a dilemma. It's a fork in the road.
Situation is a little different today, Judge, after a weekend in jail, seeing how easily Mr. Smith can lose his liberty if he is not 100% compliant with bond conditions. He hasn't just heard it from us now, he's actually experienced it. So that's different. And I would think that matters to him as he understands how quickly things can change in his situation.
How many times have we put him in jail?
It's only the first time, Judge. We tested him.
We revoked his bond once, am I not?
No, I don't think we have any bond revocations.
Tried it on Mr.
No, we appeared initially and
A new case is called a 19-year-old caught driving a Cadillac stacked with stolen tires and a stolen gun. The judge warns him bluntly, life is unforgiving, especially for young black men. One wrong move can define everything. Avoid the drugs, avoid the friends, avoid the streets, or face the cycle forever.
And he had a drug test and we had a conversation, you admonished him, but this was the first time he actually went in.
And how many violations have we had?
There was only the one dirty UA, Judge. At least that we spoke about.
Here's my other, if I were to go send you for a drug test now, what would pop up? It's a rhetorical question. I don't want you to answer. But that's what I'm also thinking about. You know, me, you're in jail, you picked up a new case. I've repeatedly asked you to not smoke weed. You've tested positive already once. If I send you for a test now, what's going to happen? I don't know.
All of that before he had to go to jail. Now he sat in jail and can't get out. There's no way for him to get out. He understands that. So I would think that would change his mindset. He's intelligent and he understands, but still 17 years old has to sometimes hit their head to learn and understand what those consequences really feel like.
Where are you living now?
I still with my best friend in Humble, Timber Forest. I just started staying there like 2 days before I came to court.
You don't even have a stable home.
Well, the order and the request of the state was to stay away from grandmom and don't go there and don't ever go back. So he hasn't.
Have any other parental figures out there?
I'm not sure. I don't really know too much about my family. Yeah, just pretty much. I don't know too much of my family. They really don't want nothing to do with me. So I just be alone.
And just somebody that purported to be Tristan's mother did reach out to me, but indicated that she could not help or didn't want to help, because I asked those questions too. Wasn't
And take
prepared.
him in?
No, no, sir. This was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So he's truly on his own. And again, the person I've been speaking to purports to live in Georgia and is young himself. Can't come here, can't do anything here. So our hope was that he was able to make bond, because it is reasonable. It's a reasonable amount of money, but the bond company won't bond him out without.
But even, Mr. Brooker, even if you bond out, if you continue to make the bad choices, you're going to end up right back here over and over and over. You know, he's telling me that you want to plead guilty just to get out. I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to let you ruin your life. Because when you end up with these assault convictions, you're all but ruined. You know, do you think people hire assault convictions? You think you're going to get a job? You think you want to go to school to study this and that? It's all for naught, because when you start racking up convictions, life is hard enough as a Black young man in society today as it is. And when you start racking up convictions, it only makes the life more difficult for you. That's hard enough as it is. And you're not getting it through. If I go drug test you now, what is the result? Even after months of me preaching to you not to use. I don't want you to answer the question. What I'm trying to break through to you is that I have repeatedly told you not to use. I've told you not to hang with dogs, because you're going to get fleas, and not you caught yourself a damn flea. I don't know. I want to let you out, but I can't trust you.
So where we are with it now, Judge, state made the offer. We understand your position on it, which I thought that would be the case, that you wouldn't accept that plea. So I'd like to move forward as quickly as we can.
Who is the best friend that is you're telling me that you were in the stay with? How old is this person?
She's 18.
And who does she live with? On her own?
No, she stays with her mother. Me and her mother have had a talk about me staying there. And she said that as long as, I do what I continue to, well, she said as long as I continue to, keep up with my schoolwork and stuff and, keep going to school. She said she just don't want to let me in her house. So as long as I continue to go to school and stay out of trouble, then I'm good there. And she understands that I have.
If I can verify that there's a parental figure at that house, I will let him out. I'm going to put a monitor on you, and I'm giving you a curfew. But if you can somehow verify, Mr. Brooker, that there is an actual adult living there, it's not just an 18-year-old just hanging out, 17 and 18-year-old, then I'm down. But I got to know that there's some kind of adult figure there, so that we know there's at least some kind of supervision, not two 17 and 18-year-old hanging out with each other, because that's a disaster in the making. I don't want any more disaster. So if you can verify that, I'm down. But I'm going to tell you now, you will be reporting here to me while you're on bond, and I'm going to test you on a weekly basis to make sure that you're not using. The next time you test positive, so help me. Do you understand? You pick up a third case, I'm going to lose it. The little hair that I have left will be gone, because that's how upset I will be. Do you understand? Don't smoke weed, and I want proof that you're enrolled in school full time. Do you understand, Mr. Smith? The only way is that I know that there's a parental figure here, so you have at least some kind of someone watching out. Okay, so we got time. I mean, I'm here. You have my cell phone,
I do.
Right? So just text me, and even if it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we can work it out.
I'll work on it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I have Victoria Jackson.
On bond or in jail?
It's on bond.
Okay.
And she is not here today. She contacted me on Friday with this, says she has the flu, and she sounded pretty bad on the phone.
Okay.
I was gonna see, and I spoke with the state, if we could have about a week to eval the case.
Particular
We're
target
still
or
trying to
all
get-
target? Yes.
I'm doing it right now.
Thanks.
All right, Judge, next is page 19. Ridley, come on up. Yeah, that's fine.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. Sir, you were charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On December 29th, 2024, officers were dispatched to a disturbance and a weapon at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The officer observed the defendant standing in front of the complainant vehicle, preventing her from driving away. The officer made contact with the complainant, who stated she and the defendant have been in a dating relationship for about 2 years, and the complainant stated she and the defendant got into an argument in his residence after he mentioned something about her children. The complainant stated she decided to leave and got in her vehicle, where she stated the defendant wanted his belongings out of her car, and the defendant had placed some of the groceries she bought on her car. At some point, they were arguing and attempted to break her driver's side window. The complainant stated she rolled down her window to prevent the defendant from breaking her window, and that the defendant reached into her vehicle and struck her in the left side of her face with a closed fist while she was sitting in the driver's seat. The complainant stated the defendant hit her in the left side of her face several times and that she felt pain.
I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Mr. Ridley, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm ordering you not to have contact with this person. Do you understand? I will protect every person in my county. If I find that you violate any of these conditions, you become a danger to anyone else, I'm going to lock you up. Do you understand? A protective order has been issued in this case. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate this protective order, like go to the protected individual's house, have any contact with her. If you're in possession of a weapon, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you understand? So get to know it and don't smoke any dope. Don't use any alcohol. How old are you? What do you do for a living?
I go to school as of right now.
Where do you go to school?
I was going to Summer Creek High School, Montford Road, and Houston Kansas Academy.
So what are you doing now? Are you doing nothing with your life?
No, I go to school, but
No.
A man facing a DWI charge stands before the bench, describing the struggle to support his pregnant wife and 3 children. The judge listens, firm but measured, laying out strict bond conditions. No alcohol, no drugs, no driving without insurance. One violation and jail won't just be a possibility, it'll be guaranteed.
No. Are you actively enrolled in school? Yes or no?
Actually, no, not right now, but
So that's what's going to happen now. I'm going to provide you a lawyer. You must either get in school full-time or get a job full-time as part of your bond conditions as well. Do you understand?
not the reason I understand, but the reason I ain't in school, right?
No matter. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. We need you to do something with your life so that you become something of yourself and with yourself, because you turn 40, 50 years old and you ain't got some kind of education or some kind of trade or some kind of working knowledge, you're going to end up on the street, no money. And this life sucks without money. Do you understand? If you don't believe me, go look in the jails. If you can provide him a lawyer, same thing. Hold on, not done. We'll set out 2 weeks, see where we go on, and then no dope, no alcohol. All the jazz and no weapons. All right, come on.
Go ahead and sign for your receipt.
Stephen, you still have Gerard back there, right?
Yes, sir.
I need him one more time,
Lori's back there talking to Rubio. I'll let her
please,
know.
because we just need to do the enhancement. So, yeah, I need Lori too. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, so you kick the assault, but we need to keep the theft because that's what makes it. Legal. I'm sorry, we have to do the enhancement just to the theft because that's what makes it the actual B. Sorry. Hi.
I'm here on Marvin Opute.
Okay, I see it.
I'm here, we're still pending a writ for restitution. I didn't realize that they're still reviewing packets for PTI, so we'll be submitting.
It's 190 days old. We got to get on it like really quick. How long is it going to take?
We can get a packet in within a week.
Done. And then do you guys know about the RIP? How many times you've attempted? It's on Opute, please. Yeah, because it's 190. It should have been, yeah. Tell me about the RIP, please.
We're still working on the risk, but we just understood this one as a wheel witness, not as the first direct involved in the crash. We can get that done right away.
Okay. I'm gonna set it off a week and then you guys, he's got to get the packet in. If it's not in by the week, I'm bringing here day after day until he gets it. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. Top of page 17. Thanks. Mr. D. Yes, sir.
Judge, I need your wisdom on a matter. I was just appointed to a Miss Jessica Sanford. Mrs. Sanford is the defendant. She was residing with the complaining witness in this case. She has a medical issue that involves where she's going to have surgery. She has some personal implants and stuff that's currently leaking, and without getting it medically taken care of, it could result in infection.
Come up, ma'am.
And I'm trying to get her keys and stuff so that she can have her ID for purpose of hospitalization.
Where is it?
It's with the complaining witness in the case. We have a no contact order. Well, we don't have a no contact. It's just no threat and
No. I did no contact because they've, well, the reason is because they've not been able to, speak to the complaining witness, and I don't know what the complaining witness's wishes are.
Yes, sir.
So until I know that they want to have contact with you, we do no contact. And I do that not just on your case, on every single person's case, because
correct.
I don't know what their wishes are. What if they don't want to have contact with you? Right? So until I know, now, if you can make it easier for them to be able to get in contact and the state can, and they find that it's okay, then I'm all game, but I have to know what their wishes are. So they're going to attempt.
I'm here for my help right now.
I get it, and I never want to do anything to prevent you from getting help, but remember, you can also try to use another friend.
I have nobody here in Texas. I'm not gonna let that contact with anybody.
You can have contact with anyone you want.
When I was in the relationship with
Good. Well, I don't want to talk about the case.
I haven't been allowed.
My only concern is the wishes of the complaining witness. So I can have Alex go out there to try to call now, but if they're sleeping, they're at work, if they're not answering, it may take some time. Perhaps maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Do you mind?
I don't mind that. I just, if she has, does she have a number that we can? Okay.
Yes, I can provide.
So let's see that you guys get together, see what you can do. If you are able to make contact, see if she's okay with having contact or he, we'll go from there. Okay. Hey, guys, one more thing. You guys filed 2 motions in limine on Perechu. Is this a trial case? And then have you spoken with the defense? More,
Morgan approached me to put those in your queue Friday, but I don't think they approached you.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
I guess let me see. 254. 2544848.
Okay.
Ricardo, this is your case. Yeah,
I think it's disclosures, no?
no,
No?
no, this is, are we set for trial?
No, I don't.
See it as
That's the one I was
separate
looking to plea out. He's in custody.
She filed motions for 2 states motions in limine.
I think they're related to disclosures. I think they were filed at the same time as the disclosure.
Maybe it's done by mistake?
Possibly. I didn't give it much thought because it was just, I think we talked about it. It was just disclosures. We're not heading towards trial.
Is it true or untrue that you had that prior theft?
So,
Okay, that's all we needed. Thanks. All right, so true to that enhanced. I don't have Morgan's number to call her.
She's in DVD now.
She's in DVD now. I guess, you know what? I'll email her and I'm gonna attach you to it and then.
I don't think it's a big issue.
She probably just did it preemptively.
Your Honor.
Hey,
Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I didn't get moved to your floor, but I'll be moved soon from floor 11, so gonna get used to that. I'm a Mac appointed attorney, so.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to having you.
Yeah. So I'm here, Your Honor. Looks like there's a bond violation report this morning on Kabir, Kaabir.
Is Kabir here?
No, and that's why I wanted to approach you, Your Honor. I'm gonna follow my floor here. I didn't for my client. I'm used pricing on floor 11. They retrial their text them their court date, so I kind of just assumed that he knew. I should have reached out. That's my fault. If we can.
Well, let me see. Hold on, because if he knew that he had to be here and he's not here, we're gonna have issues.
The violation was filed just this morning.
It was filed this morning, Your Honor, and it was for IID lockout, not he has scram as well. So
let's do this. I'm gonna put him on for Friday.
That's fine.
Got to be here Friday. If he fails to appear, then and then if you don't mind reaching out to him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
A final defendant faces a terroristic threat allegation, drunk, angry, and sending texts that terrified the victim. The judge draws the line clearly: no alcohol, no contact, no weapons, and no excuses. One more slip and freedom disappears. The courtroom quiets as the weight of those words settles.
Mr. Salinas, do you want me to print you out a copy of the bond violation report?
No, they emailed it to me this morning. Thank you.
It's okay. Okay, just try to call right now.
Council for reset?
Sir, take the hood off your head.